It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this evening. In this video, boy, we got to get into some bullshit. Some bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. Bullshit. Okay? As Kendrick Lamar becomes the most celebrated rap artist at the Grammys of all time, surpassing Jay-Z. Of course, Jay was in the lead at 25. Kendrick is now at 27. Apparently, we've got some people out here that are just not happy for him. They're just not happy for the excellence that he's been putting forth and the rewards that he's been receiving. So now we got people that are trying to disqualify the Grammy achievements because they feel like it's a game of favoritism. Okay? We got Lil Wayne, who came out and threw out a backhanded congratulations to everybody who was nominated and received an award at the show. But then he proceeded to throw himself in the pot and say, well, I was excluded as usual. Lil Wayne, you don't get that bitch ass shit out of here, sir. Ain't you from goddamn 17th Ward, ning? Ain't you from Holly Grove, ning? Huh? Don't you rap about being the roughest, toughest, dun-dada out this motherfucker on every song? And you out here booty hurt? Cause you ain't get included in no fucking Grammys in 2026? Boy, get your ass out of here. And I say that as a fan, nigga. We got the DJ that don't spin out here trying to spin narratives, calling it the Kendrick Awards, which I wouldn't expect no less from this motherfucker because that nigga eat more Drake dick than the girls that be backstage at his shows. But goddamn, at some point, you gotta come up for air, don't you? Sorry, motherfuckers. Then you got Isaac Hayes the third generation. This nigga coming out here calling it the LA Awards. He don't want to be as specific. He don't want to put a name on it. He just gonna say it's the LA Awards. This motherfucker been trying to get niggas to sign up on fan base for damn near a decade. Don't nobody want to get on that motherfucking app. And I say that as a nigga that signed up on that bitch 5 years ago. Got the fuck out of there. What is wrong with you niggas, man? What y'all got going on? Then he want to try to come do some cleanup after he done got his ass thrashed on social media. Now, nigga, don't clean shit up. You should have cleaned it up before you hit sin the first time, nigga. God damn, it got to be one from Atlanta, don't it? Nigga always talking about come to fan base. Nigga want to shit on Tubi, come to fan base. Want to shit on IG, come to fan base. Want to shit on Twitter where your ass sitting on there every day, come to fan base. You still ain't built a motherfucking fan base over there. Nigga, what are you talking about? You done got how many millions invested into that motherfucking app and that shit still barely functional? Y'all niggas got me on one today, but let's start with Wayne. Lil Wayne says, congrats to the nominees and winners. Wasn't included, as usual. I gotta work harder, as usual. One time for my slime, Bill Belly, as in Bill Belichick, because for whatever reason, he was not included as a first ballot Hall of Famer as a coach, which I do think is a sham because he's one of the most accomplished NFL coaches of all fucking time. That's weird. However, Lil Wayne, you and Bill Belichick are not breathing the same air. No, sir. When was your last chip? Carter 6 would not count. You could look across YouTube for the live reactions from anybody you choose to watch, whether they were leaning toward Wayne or not. The reaction to the Carter 6 was not good. All right? There was some decent rapping on there. The best rapping you did on the album was over an AI sample, which niggas was like, what the fuck is going on with that? And then you had the peanuts to an elephant. What the fuck was that? Hold on, y'all. We got some shit for that. What the fuck was that? Wayne, you gotta click. You gotta ISO, nigga. You mad at what? Mad at who? Be mad at yourself. The album was not good. But on top of the album not being good, because that's only one piece, that's opinion. There's gonna be some people that disagree with me on that, right? But sir, be mad at yourself, be mad at your team, be mad at your so-called managing ass engineer. You know, the one who came out and tried to shit on Kendrick when you didn't get chosen for the Super Bowl. That nigga. Word on the street got said, you ain't even submit for the motherfucking Grammys. Let's pull up the page. These were the hip-hop submissions for the 2026 Grammys. You had Offset, who submitted Kiari for Best Rap Album, while Bodies featuring Jid was up for Best Rap Song, Best Rap Performance, and Best Rap Collaboration. Kendrick Lamar went all out with GNX Album of the Year, Best Rap Album, Best Engineered Album, Non-Classical. Luther with SZA, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Melodic Rap Performance, Best Music Video, 30 for 30 with SZA, Best Pop Duo Group Performance, TVR featuring Lefty Gunplay, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, Chains and Whips with Clips, Best Rap Performance, Good Credit with Playboy Cardi, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Backdoor with Playboy Cardi, Best Melodic Rap Performance. Other notable rap submissions include Big X The Plug, nominated for Best New Artist and Best Rap Album for Take Care, Playboy Cardi for Music, and King Carson with More Chaos, Best New Artist. Jid joins the fray with God Does Like Ugly, Best Rap Album category. Party Next Door and Drake submitted Some Sexy Songs for Nobody, Album of the Year, Best Progressive R&B Album, Somebody Loves Me. Let's see if I can find a more updated list, because I think some people were missing. Let's scroll through this complex list for Best Rap Album. You got Music, Playboy Cardi. Let God Sort 'Em Out, Clips. Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator. These are the submissions, not the nominations, by the way. Everybody that wanted to be a part of the Grammys had to submit. GNX, Kendrick Lamar. Take Care, Big X The Plug. God Does Like Ugly, Jid. Kiari, Offset. Jack Boys 2, even fucking Travis Scott submitted his bullshit. More Chaos, I think that's Ken Carson, never heard of him a day in my life. Even fucking Kanye submitted Donda 2 for Best Rap Album, and he knew he wasn't gonna get a Grammy or a gram of attention. But at least he fucking tried. Now, how the hell you gonna be mad that you didn't get recognized or win in some shit that you ain't even show up for? What the hell? That's like that's like watching a spelling bee happen at your motherfucking school. And a nigga you don't like got up there and won, and you like, man, I'm so much smarter. I know how to spell way more words than that nigga, man. Why the fuck wasn't I up there? And a simple person comes and says, well, did you sign up? No. Well, why did you think you would be up there? I spell better than these niggas. You should have signed up. Now get your ass out of here. Sign up again next year, nigga. Try again, motherfucker. What are you talking about? And it's so crazy because I didn't even know that Wayne didn't sign up. You know what I mean? I thought, okay, maybe he submitted. I definitely didn't remember talking about it because I definitely went through the submissions for the Grammys this year in all categories when they came out. I did another show talking about the nominations for the year. Didn't see Lil Wayne name pop up not once. Now this nigga mad because he didn't submit. Sir, talk to your team. Talk to your managing ass engineer. Talk to Republic. Talk to whoever you got investing in Young Money, because you don't really run the fucking label no more. Any and everybody who has an advisory role in your career, you should be cussing them niggas out, not coming on Twitter. And I'm super disappointed because your ass ain't even deleted this stupid ass tweet yet. It's still up for fucking online consumption when you didn't even do the work, the simple work of having somebody send the bitch in for their consideration. I know your dreads ain't too tight, but are they too loose? Come on, man. I say this with love. Tighten the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? Young Carter, go harder, go further, go farther. Is that not why we came? And if not, then why bother, nigga? That's a bar from Jay-Z on yo shit. Get it together. Let's move along with the show. Next up, we got the DJ that don't spin. The Kendrick Awards, so he likes to call it.
The Grammys, to me, is devalued. I just don't see... It's the Kendrick Lamar award show now.
Come on.
It's the Kendrick Lamar award show. Just give him every award. And it's not about him winning. It's that we're not seeing not only peers, but seeing the people that we believe are competitors. So essentially, it's this woke award show that's just meant to reward and keep patting Kung Fu Kenny on the back.
To hear us, I know, I mean, he's been accepted as black for many years. To hear a so-called black nigga come out and use woke as a disparaging term, it just fucking curdles my blood. I ain't gonna lie. It really does something to me mentally. Not just him, but just people in general, because you got no business being on this street, sir. You got no business coming down this block. You really should be getting your ass whooped every time you set foot around this motherfucking avenue. What the hell are you doing here? Woke award show? Sir, go cover Tom McDonald. Go see if Ben Shapiro and them motherfuckers feel like putting out more music. If you're so anti-woke, get the fuck out of hip-hop. You talk about hip-hop supposedly, but the hip and hop is supposed to be about intelligence. It's supposed to be about awareness. It's supposed to be about having some level of knowledge about your environment, where you come from, your story, your culture. So if you are so anti-woke, then get your stupid ass up out of here. Why are you over here meddling with these people? You keep coming around here acting like Debo need to get your motherfucking bike back. Take your ass home.
These are empty awards, chat. Now, granted, it has a long storied history. People are not going to diminish it. They're going to say, well, hey, listen, Jay-Z has all the Grammys and Kendrick just passed him. So we got to give credit where it's due. But things do become antiquated at a certain point.
Tired of these niggas, man.
Award shows died. If there is no more MTV Awards, there is no more Source Awards, there's no more VH1 Awards. These things have gone away.
And guess what, nigga? If it was still a Source Awards, guess who would still be dominating that motherfucker? If the there's still a BET Awards, nigga. The Hip Hop Awards and the Soul Train Awards got canceled, which they shouldn't have canceled Soul Train. R&B and soul needs their dedicated shit because they don't get no love nowhere else. But anyway, BET Awards, guess who's gonna clean up? If they had a Hip Hop Awards, that nigga was gonna walk away with 10 of them bitches off fucking GNX. Are you crazy? So anywhere you go, you would have said this same shit about it being empty awards. Clown.
And if it wasn't for the lack of the ratings that they didn't pull, because over time people got disinterested and also the artists stopped showing up, it became for the politics they played, the favoritism they showed, and the fact that at a certain point they stopped representing the actual conversation being had.
Now, if Drake would have swept all categories, that nigga would have been doing tricks on it. That nigga would have been playing goddamn Sexy Red, Take Me to Pound Town. Shut your ass up.
What am I trying to say, chat? I'm not upset at Kendrick Lamar winning, and I want no one to take that as the thing. I'm saying that I'm looking in these categories and he's not competing with the people that we would think is his peers, and that's the problem.
Who that is?
And even if we don't think is his peers, when we...
All right, nigga, let's take it to JT Money terms. Who Who the trying to come in with my crew? Who the fuck is the competitors, nigga? You don't listen to clips. I do. Hip hop does. A lot of people felt like they wanted to see the clips take rap album of the year. You didn't want to see that. You want to see Playboy Cardi get it. Playboy Cardi is not a Grammy artist. He's not exemplary of excellence in the rap category. It's just what it is. He makes cool tunes for niggas that like to get fucked up and enjoy their day. There's nothing excellent about that. Nothing exemplary about that. Right? Who the hell do you want to see in that category? What niggas are you listening to? You want to see what? Lil Durk? Lil Baby? You don't fuck with Lil Baby? Who you want to see? 21 Savage? What happened to the streams? His shit didn't even fall in a timely fashion. He will be up for submission later this year.
Look at any cultural outlet from last year in that period that they call the Grammy. All right, let's go to, all right, let's think about this, right? So Grammy Rap Album of the Year. Let's look at the nominees. This is the nominees right here, chat. This is the nominees, right? And we're going to get to Bad Bunny in a bit. But everybody, lock in. Thank you guys for joining us here, everybody. Oh, we didn't launch on King Akademiks yet? Hold on, give me 1 second. Apologies. Oh, we did.
Man, get your ass on with this shit.
After the stream, you'll be able to give her that rock solid. Don't you worry. Yes. Okay.
Still looking for
and
yours, aren't you?
Take this based on what they think my biases are, and they're gonna say, "Well, Akademiks, you're just mad at Kendrick Lamar." That's not what I'm mad at. I actually don't really have that much of a problem with Kendrick winning, but I don't think Kendrick is competing with the people that should be competing with, respectfully.
Like who?
Okay? It's a lot of woke songs on here, but I want to even point this out. And I'm not going to personalize this and call out any rapper, because everybody deserves whatever they're awarded. And I know these guys put in a lot of work, and we live in an industry, it's really tough. But I do want to point this out. If you
still ain't pointed out who the actual competition would be in your eyes from your perspective. You sitting here buying time with empty calories, but you still ain't said who deserved to be in the category rather than those that are there. It's the type of shit we got to deal with.
You go to any rap outlet, and we're talking about culture rap outlet. We're not talking about like Anthony Bichtano, who this guy's like a cuck, right? Like this guy's like a cuck. Like he's really not in the culture. He's like this guy. He really likes rock and roll. He's just like this reviewer who, like, for whatever, he's like Pitchfork.
This nigga has no answers, okay? He gonna shit on Anthony Fantano when he could be talking about and elevating the artists that he felt were more deserving to be in the category. Newsflash, Destroy Lonely was not gonna be in the category. No shots, okay? Whoever them young niggas, Lil Tyler, is not getting in the category, all right? It is what it is. And you're not going to convince me you really be listening to them niggas either. Real shit. So we'll get off of him. Just wanted to show people the level of hatred that is being disseminated after Kendrick took his victories and disparaging the other people in the category. I don't see how you could shit on the clips. I don't see how you could shit on Glorilla. I don't see how you could shit on Jid. I don't see how you could shit on Tyler, the Creator. These are 4 very relevant artist projects for very different reasons. They represent a multitude of different demographics within the hip hop space. I feel like we were very well represented in the hip hop categories this year. But of course, a Drakeologist ain't never going to be satisfied. Speaking of Drakeology, we got another one coming with Isaac Hayes III, because that nigga been bitching and moaning ever since Kendrick knocked the fuck out of Drake, thinking niggas don't see it. So before we even get to his video, this nigga put a whole dissertation out via a tweet. He says the Grammy Awards are the LA Awards when it comes to hip hop and R&B, and here is why. There are about 15,000 Recording Academy voting members And the Academy itself says the Los Angeles chapter is its oldest and largest chapter. So if one city has the biggest chapter, that city has a built-in advantage in genres that are still deeply regional in sound, culture, and community. Hip hop and R&B are not the same everywhere. Atlanta does not sound like Los Angeles. New York does not sound like Miami. Texas does not sound like Chicago. What world are you fucking living in? This is not the 70s, nigga. The sound of Motown is not out this bitch. What are you talking about? You could put 5 R&B artists side by side, song for song. You're not even gonna question where the fuck they from because they're gonna sound damn near the same any goddamn way. What are you talking about? And when the biggest voting footprint sits in one market, it is not hard to see why the same markets keep getting rewarded. Even artists who are not originally from Los Angeles but relocate there gain an unfair advantage in hip hop and R&B. I don't know, maybe because every label is housed there. What are you talking about, nigga? Go do some shit. Living in LA increases proximity to voters, industry events, listening sessions, and informal influence that shapes taste and perception long before ballots are cast. That proximity matters in a peer voting system, especially when one city holds the largest share of the electorate. So here's the fix. Cap voting by city for hip hop and R&B. Oh, wow. So hip hop and R&B the only categories that need to have a voting cap. We got pop, we got K-pop, we got motherfucking country, we got goddamn best artwork, best duet. You know what I'm saying? But we the only ones that need a cap. Boy, cut the cap. Put a cap on your shit too, which is, you know what I mean? Put a maximum number of voters per city, like 2,000 in Los Angeles, 2,000 in New York, 2,000 in Atlanta, 2,000 in Miami, 2,000 in Texas, and so on. Keep the voting peer-based. Just make it geographically fair, he says. Because if the Academy wants the Grammy to mean best in the country, then the process has to reflect the country, not just the biggest chapter in one room. Or in the room, excuse me. If that does not change, then for hip hop and R&B, these awards stop meaning what they claim to mean. Now let's hear what he had to say out his own fucking mouth.
So it is Monday, January 5th, and I just got finished voting for this year's Grammy Awards. And I have some predictions that I want to make and some problems that I see with the Recording Academy and the Grammys. In the hip hop and R&B category, I don't know enough about pop and country to know if these issues exist, but when it comes to hip hop and R&B, the Grammy Awards are not really the Grammy Awards. They're really the LA Awards. LA has the largest voting chapter in the nation to vote on the Grammy Awards. And that presents two problems that need to be fixed. One, the majority of candidates that are always nominated or win Grammy Awards happen to live in Los Angeles, California. So even when you think about Jay-Z and Beyonce, a lot of the artists that get nominated or win live in Los Angeles, California. Well, what if you're an artist that's not from LA or you don't live in LA, which are plenty of artists from New York, plenty of artists from Florida, plenty of rap artists from Texas, plenty of rap artists from Atlanta, plenty of rap artists from Philadelphia or other parts of the country. It's really hard for you to win Grammy Awards. So a couple things that need to happen. One, the Grammy Awards need to move around. They need to be in a different city every year. They need to be in Miami. They need to be in Nashville. They need to be in Atlanta. They need to be in New York. They need to be in LA. They need to move the award show around.
I'm actually not mad at that.
Second,
I'm not mad at that. Treat it like the Super Bowl. Okay. Well, how does that change the voting? Just because they're going to be in a different city. How does the voting change? Because the members are the members. I've been trying to join the Grammys for 2 years. I've been saying it on my channel. Yo, anybody got some votes? Anybody got a motherfucking reference for your boy? I think all I need is 2 of them bitches. I ain't got one yet. I ain't crying about it, but I'm being honest. So how will the location of the award show change the members? Because you have to be referred to become a member.
Secondly, When it comes to the hip hop and R&B categories, there needs to be a cap on the number of people that can actually vote for those categories. Meaning, let's say hypothetically, if there are 20,000 Grammy voting members, but 6,000 of them are just in the LA chapter alone, then overwhelmingly the people that are voting on the hip hop and R&B categories are going to pick LA artists. I know that you don't think it's biased, but the data shows that it's biased. In fact, the only two artists that have won a Grammy Award that are from New York City that didn't live in Los Angeles at the time were Nas and Cardi B. Those are the only two rappers that won awards. Everybody else that has won rap Grammys in the past decade have predominantly been from Los Angeles, either from there or live there.
From there and live there are two different things, brother. And you know this. Why do you think people move to LA? Because the industry is ran there. Atlanta had an opportunity, and I hate to do this because I'm an Atlanta nigga through and through. I love my town. I love what the fuck we were able to accomplish in the time that we did. For the last 20 years, we've done some really powerful and impactful shit. Unfortunately, the powerful and impactful shit that we did was only on the level of music. We put out the dominant music. However, we did not build infrastructure. We did not build labels to be housed in the city. All we got in Atlanta are fucking studios and goddamn grass wall restaurants. That's what we got here in Atlanta. Studios, grass wall restaurants, all the OG open mic places shut down during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? A lot of venues closed down during the pandemic. We have a good ecosystem as it pertains to touring because you could come perform at State Farm. You could perform at Mercedes-Benz. You could perform at Center Stage if you're a smaller artist. You could perform at, there's places for those artists. But we do not have the infrastructure out here. So Def is the only major label that we've had out here, and So Def is so big. You know what I'm saying? Like he put out an album on Ari Lennox, which I think was awesome for all parties involved. He signed Division. He's trying to rebuild the label, but it's not happening. Grand Hustle closed. KP with Ghetto Vision has gone out of business. You know what I'm saying? He's basically working with the same people he's been working with for the last 25 years. He hasn't really, I think he may have started some shit at one point with Jason Jeter, who used to be with Tip. It didn't go anywhere. So LA is the most concentrated city because that's where the industry is at. That's where the labels are. That's where the managers are. That's where everything happens. So you can't say, oh, you gotta live in LA or you can't win if you don't live in LA. If you got big enough records, you don't gotta live in LA. But you gotta have the records. You gotta be the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Let's not do that. So now when we look at Kanye's Grammys, when we look at Jay-Z's Grammys, when we look at Beyonce's Grammys, when we look at all these different people, you're going to say they won because they live in LA, not because they had the best project of that time period? Give me a break.
Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator, Doechii, Baby Keem, Anderson .Paak, Nipsey.
You disrespectful as hell for putting Doechii out there. Like, yeah, she lives in LA, but come on, man. Come on, man. Ain't she from Tampa? She's rapping about Tampa all through her shit. She's singing about Tampa, the swamp. Come on, man.
See Hustle. There's a ton of them. Just search for yourself. So if there's a cap, let's say 2,000 members per city that can.
And to act like Tyler the Creator is getting nominated and winning for being from LA, when LA for a minute didn't even fuck with him. is especially hilarious.
Vote on hip hop and R&B or per chapter, that would even out the ability for other people from other places to win Grammy Awards. If not, the system is flawed. There has to be a cap on the amount of people that are allowed to vote in each region, because overwhelmingly, if 33% of the voting members are in Los Angeles, California, and 10% are in Texas or 10% are in New York or Atlanta, you're not going to see artists winning Grammys because it's become very, very regional. So my predictions is that Kendrick and SZA and Doechii are going to win the majority, and probably other artists that reside in LA are going to win the majority of the R&B and hip hop Grammy Awards, leaving artists in other cities like Summer Walker, like Drake, like Meek Mill,
Meek Mill?
not winning awards. And that's
What the hell is Meek Mill supposed to win? That motherfucker wasn't even on an album cycle. What are you talking about? What? You know, didn't the last Meek Mill album come out in fucking 2022 or some stupid shit? 3, one of them? The last solo Meek Mill album came out October of 2021. He did a collaborative project with Rick Ross in 2023. Meek Mill has been trying to figure out his independence for the last few years. He's been indie, but he's trying to find partners. He's trying to find tech investors. Like, he's not dropping music. He'll drop a single or a music video here and there. He'll do a feature, but he's not actually dropping music until he figures out who he wants to partner with moving forward. So why the fuck is his name in the conversation? Now check this post out from Isaac Hayes III, October 29th of last year. This is when everybody was throwing a fit about no rap songs being in the top 40 for all of one fucking week before Meg Thee Stallion put us right back in there. And Kendrick would have remained there had they not changed the rules. So he says, for the first time in 35 years, there are no rap records in the top 40 of the Billboard Hot 100. This hasn't happened since 1990. I can't help but see a direct connection between the Kendrick and Drake beef and this exact moment in hip hop. Drake alone helped elevate countless artists to #1 records, and his absence in the game this past year is being felt more than ever. So he puts the onus of the entire hip hop movement on Drake collaborating and helping niggas to get #1s from his perspective. I would love to see how many #1s Drake actually achieved for other artists rather than the other way around. No features, no singles, and with Kendrick also quiet since last December, the void is clear. Add to the fact that hip-hop has shifted from collaboration to confrontation, and it's showing in the charts. It's time to end these petty beefs because it's only hurting the culture. Whether people want to admit it or not, the music industry needed Drake because without him, the party just isn't the same. Okay? He says the party just isn't the same literally a year after Kendrick puts out Watch the Party Die. You think that's a coincidence? Now, here's the thing. If Isaac Hayes III wants to be a Drake fan, if the DJ that don't spin wants to be a Drake fan, that is their right. They can be Drake fans as much as they want to. Who gives a fuck? I surely don't. But the thing about it, as Drake fans, y'all don't like to acknowledge anybody else that is popping or is doing things. Y'all act like there is no one else in the game besides Drake or those that associate and work with Drake. Those are the only people of importance to you niggas. And that is why y'all don't even deserve a voice to speak, because y'all don't give a fuck about hip hop. Y'all don't give a fuck about the art going into rap. Y'all don't give a fuck about the sustainability of this thing. Y'all want Drake to be the #1 guy forever and a day. And y'all are having problems dealing with the fact that he is on a rapid decline. Yes, he's got streaming numbers. But yes, he's heavily botted. He's heavily hoisted by the industry that he so much wants to try to act like he's going against. Nigga, if we cut off the machine, guess who's gonna walk out in a motherfucking suit? In a goddamn Dickie suit? Drake. All right, guys, cut the shuttle off. Who's behind all of this? That nigga gonna come out and be like, hey, guys. This nigga got more bots than anybody but want a suit for the bots. Come on, man. Sick of you niggas. Then Glasses Malone came out and proved this nigga wrong because he pointed out all the legendary LA artists with no Grammys. So he says Ice Cube has 0 Grammys. Snoop Dogg has 0 Grammys. Warren G has 0 Grammys. Mac 10 has 0 Grammys. Tupac has 0 Grammys. Dog Pound has 0 Grammys. Corrupt has 0 Grammys. Isaac, come on with the jive, cuz. That is a quote from Glasses. That wasn't the last. Glasses came back and said, Exhibit has 0 Grammys. West Side Connection has 0 Grammys. East Siders has 0 Grammys. NWA has 0 Grammys. King T, 0 Grammys. Tone Loc, 0 Grammys. The Game, 0 Grammys. Problem, 0 Grammys. YG, one of the biggest acts out of LA for years, 0 Grammys. Tyga, 0 Grammys. Dom Kennedy, 0 Grammys. So if it was so LA biased, especially in the rap category, how come all of these LA OGs have no hardware in them shelves? I ain't got too much more to offer. I'm going to let y'all say what y'all need to say in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider. I'll be catching y'all on the next one. Y'all be good out there. And just keep a keen eye for the bullshit, because I feel like this year is going to be filled with it. We're going to have a lot to react to, and I don't think it's going to be all that positive, but we're going to still have fun hitting these niggas and correcting that misinformation. See y'all later, though. Peace.
Yeah, family over fame in this bitch, yeah. The glory of living righteous is setting in. My street knowledge and education's a perfect blend. Young mogul, independent, I've been setting trends. The first one from my family to be faithfully wed. Fuck niggas and the horses that they riding on. I see this shit from all angles like a polygon. I'll never politic and the drama be piling on. Father and great son acknowledged like I'm Bobby Bonds. Conversation with my lady about the paper route. 5 sit bank accounts every day I make it count. They down talking my commentary for hating now. Well, I can take it cause I'm bodying your favorite now, please. I can do this shit in my sleep. I been writing for these niggas, y'all read it and weep. I been fighting these niggas if you speak on the street. I'll turn your birthday party into New Year's Eve. Don't let me take it there. We ain't playing fair. This the ATL, Southside nigga moving furniture like Wayfair. Life on hold, no insurance for your healthcare. Lifeline gone, so you wanna be a millionaire? Well, let me tell you about this world I built. The women I dodged, the niggas that I read for filth. The sympathy calls, consulting for the stacks I built. I had